Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another one. And I guess that's how I start off. But tonight, well, it's not exactly tonight, but still, we are looking at R slash no sleep. You and I both know that we're not going to get any sleep tonight. So let's jump right into it. I really don't want to do this, but I have to. I have to. I just have. I just have to. I just have to. So let's start with the very first one. Yeah, type it in here. R slash no sleep. Hold on. Okay. All right. This is a series. I don't want to read a series. Oh, this one will be juicy. This one's 14 hours ago. It was awarded Wholesome Award, Masterpiece Award, Hugs Award, and All Seeing Upvote Award. So what happens if you download it? Nothing happens again. Oh, it just goes down. Upvote. Upvote. All right. Let's see how long this is. Oh, this is pretty lengthy. Oh no. Oh no. This one is lengthy. I might not be able to do another one. I'll probably have to be able to do something else. All right. Let's get into it though. There, there's a surgeon, or this is by actually. Let's do it by first. This is by Richard Saxon. There is a surgeon situated in the in what used to be East Germany. He's not trying to save lives. So I'm not sure about this, Matt said, as we prepared for him for surgery. We transported the terminally ill subject from one of the company facilities, but his condition was beyond our own capability to heal. If I even, if everything you told us is true, there is no reason to worry. These surgeons are more capable than anyone else on Earth. You have a second chance of life here, Mr. Johnson. I said reassuringly. Truth be told, I could known I couldn't known for certain if the man would survive. He is one of 74 subjects sent to the surgeons at Volkenheim Hospital. The place was run down, World War II era. Structure situated in the most eastern parts of Germany, and the town leveled American B 17. Bombers in the stages of war. All that remained was a few ruins, long since sealed off by the company, restricting access to only most essential of the personnel. The subjects were chosen, specifically brought to Germany for this experiment. A moral judgment. I swear, I answered everything truthfully, as God as my witness, he says. He was terrified of death. I'd have seen that much. If the God truly helped or held religious views, he certainly end up in hell for his crimes. But the man, as an atheist, I figured the company would be the next best thing. knew everything about the man's past. We knew about his murders, his robberies, and his scams. He was remarkably good at them. Always running from the law, jumping from identity to identity. But disease was the one earthly thing the man could never overcome. He'd been infected with a rare liver disease, one that would take his life less than 3 years. A transplant has been possible, but with his unique genetic background, a match was damn near impossible. Then, I estimate about 90% chance of success. You're going to be treated just the way a man of your stature deserves. Mr. Johnson was a rich man, and he knew, and his new fake identity reflected that. He was a perfect subject, and if our other subjects were true, we had a cure for pretty much any disease. Are you ready? I asked, trying to hide the distaste for the man. Truth be told, it was an honor for me to enter Volkenheim Hospital as a simple crewman. I had no business setting foot inside the restricted grounds of the hospital, but after loyal service to the company and recruitment of 74 awaiting subjects, I was allowed to guide them through the halls of the OR. Where the surgeon awaited, you understand the turn of the treatment? I asked. He nodded. I need you to say it. I understand, he said nervously. Good. With that, two of the guards put a bag over his head and carried him to the windowless transportation vehicle. Location was strictly confidential and we could have sedated the man. It went against the terms of the treatment. We drove for 5 hours, going off the road into a forest. It was difficult. It was a difficult trek. Few vehicles could handle, but it aided in keeping the location information secure. Once we arrived, it was as if we traveled back in time. There was an ancient military camp situated among the ruins of the village, which abandoned vehicles and weapons. I exited the front of the vehicle while the guards got Mr. Johnson out. He stumbled onto the ground, severely disoriented by the journey. Where are we? Johnson asked as I pulled the bag off his head. His face went from nervous to panicked as he observed his surroundings. The ancient look of the place didn't exactly reassure our subjects, but he had been warned. This place doesn't look look right, he said. There's no going back now, I said. He looked to each of the guards. Sorry, both of them heavily armed and ready to fire should he attempt an escape. We led him through the village towards the hospital. It's the most modern building there. Constructed in 1939, meant for battlefield casualties. There were no people in the village, none living at least, nor was the hospital staffed. The only place still holding signs of twisted life was surgical wing. Let's ask about the questions you asked, I said, as we walked them through the main entrance. The walls were full of mold, and the concrete was starting to fall apart. By all means, it looked abandoned, which was only partial truth. The questions, he asked, getting more nervous with every step. Claimed I'd answered everything truthfully. Is that correct? I asked. Yes, of course. The questions themselves weren't anything you normally see in a hospital form. They were all moral questions, ranging from the basic injuries about the theft to the admissions of murder. Based on his paper, he was a perfect man who donated generously to various charities. Obviously, that was part of his fake identity, something the company knew. The question was either, whether or not the surgeon would know. We took Johnson down to the basement of the hospital, a place a place meant to protect against bombs during surgery. It was a dark place with still air and moist floor. A long cable stretched to the hall, miraculously lighting up bulbs from the last millennia. Despite having no obvious source of electricity, a few gurneys stood to the side. For the first time since entering the hospital, we saw signs of life. There were a few nurses standing motionless on the side of the hallway, wearing old-fashioned gowns and white, unmarked hats. On their left arms, they had armbands plus symbol. They all got wore. They all wore gas masks obscuring their faces. I don't understand. This can't be the place. Johnson said. I can assure you it is. This is the only place in the world where the worthy will be saved. The worthy? What the hell are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? He asked. Those who deserve to be saved will make a full recovery. Based on your answers, you are definitely one of them. Is that right, Mr. Johnson? I asked him. He didn't respond. Just follow us diligently. Too afraid to put up a. We walked past several rooms, only separated by curtains. On the floor before them they lay puddles of dried out blood. It didn't help ease John to essential security. Oh, by the way, if y'all know, if y'all look at my screen, but I'm sorry, it has to be done. Please forgive me. But it didn't help ease John into a sense of security. Who are those people? Why the hell are they wearing? Why are they wearing all their gas masks? They're here to judge us. I said, matter of facility, our factory, but only you're going to be judged by the surgeon. What is that? He asked. We call him the surgeon. I said. As we passed about a dozen nurses who all turned to stare silently at us. They were all marked as battlefield casualties, meaning they should be dead. At the end of the hallway stood a chair that was next to the last room, had armrests. Sit, I ordered. No, I'm not doing this, he said. Listen, you either sit in the chair or you die from liver failure in a year. He stared at me for a moment, his eyes tinted with a weak yellow, meaning signs of liver failure had already appeared. He might even be just months away from death, closer than expected. He knew he wasn't going to make it without our help. He could feel the disease within him, killing him. Whether God had inflicted him with the disease or if nature just played a random card, he'll find out soon enough. One of the nurses approached us with a syringe in her hand. What's that? Johnson asked nervously. Something to make you relax from the surgery. Can't help you all tensed up. I didn't lie. It was a muscle relaxant. One not to know any doctor on the planet, nor had we been able to fully analyze the substance. But it worked. Problem was it that did nothing for the pain, only paralyzed the subjects for practice surgery. Johnson diligently handed the nurse his arm. She injected this substance without speaking a word. only breathing heavily through the mask. Once they were done, they quickly escorted him inside and put him on the bed, just in time for medicine to work. He collapsed on the bed, unable to move but anything but his eyes. In the corner of the operating room stood a surgeon facing the wall. He was the one that would decide our subject's ultimate outcome. Once the nurse left the room, the surgeon turned to us. Unlike the nurses, he wasn't wearing a gas mask, nor did he have a face. His head was covered, just covered in smooth skin, with a few strands of hair randomly attached to his skull. It was the first time during the trip where I felt genuine fear rise in my body. Though we weren't the subjects, I could feel the creature analyze us, judge us for the moment I doubted whether or not we were doing the right thing. But then I remembered what kind of man Johnson really was. Johnson looked panicked. But with his muscles paralyzed, he wasn't able to talk. The sergeant approached him and just stared at the subject, judging every act he ever committed. We stood by, waiting for a decision. Once judgment had passed, he let out a low-pitched screech, alerting the assisting nurse to enter the room with a tray of old tools. Tools? I'm Southern. I get it. Shut up. All the while, I just wondered why the surgeon. I just wondered what the surgeon had found out. He grabbed a scalpel and bent over to start the first incision. The moment of truth was upon us. But before he started, I looked at Johnson straight in the eyes. I know who you are, Mr. Harris, I said. His eyes lit up in fear as he heard his real name. But he couldn't run. I wish you had answered truthfully. Then we wouldn't have to do this. I whispered in his ear. With that, the sergeant started the first incision, a Y-shaped cut, typically for not for surgery, but for autopsies. He cut deeper and deeper, exposing the fat muscles and finally organs. All the while, Johnson tried to scream in pain, but no sound came out. Once the surgeon had reached the lungs, Johnson lost his ability to breathe. It must have been excruciating pain, but luckily for him, he wouldn't have suffered long. A shiver went down my spine, built up within me. It was the first time I actually been inside Operation Theater. It was awful. Even after he died, the surgeon kept cutting his organs, tossing them in a waste bin. On the side, he wasn't worthy, as we already know from the start. But the sight still disgusted me. Then I turned to the guards. He wasn't worthy, but dozens of subjects left. Let's go and prepare the next one. Let's hope they led a better life. Okay, I want to see what this is. Richard Saxon. Oh, that's the author. Man, it just takes him to his thing. Richard Saxon, you did a good job on making this, dude. I'm surprised. It just takes to what? The Crypt Conduit. Oh, hell no. Nope, we're not looking at that. That was good. How many minutes we got on here? All right. You know, we're just going to cut it from one, and I'll see you guys next time on another one. Or you want me to do another one? I might do another one a little bit next time, but next time, I will, wait, hold on. Okay. One, I don't know what this is saying. Two, let's copy and translate. Command paste. Bento Mussolini. Camel Minecraft? What? Minecraft Camel. Minecraft. Okay, well, for one, we don't speak Arabic on this stream. And two, we don't do that. Got me? We never speak Arabic on my thing. Never. Never. If you come onto my stream and you speak Arabic or ranking when I'm trying to do a Reddit, you're stupid. You're stupid. You're just a bot. You're just a bot. Okay? You're just a bot. Let's do that. So y'all can know what's going on. Every time I do this, actually, check that off. Every time I do this, I get either different languages, ranking, or something about games. One, people on YouTube. My subscribers know what I post and when I post it. People on Discord know when I post and what I post. When it says just chatting, you don't come on to a stream and say, "Oh, about Minecraft. What's your ranking on this game?" One, I'm going to block you. Two, I'm going to say fuck off or don't come back on my channel again. That's the one thing I hate about these guys. Is they're absolute bots. They act like fucking bots on my stream every time. They act like bots. Like they come onto my channel or my stream, go onto something that I posted, and then act like a bot on that stream or that video and comment a bot what a bot would comment like that, like what I see, what I shown you. We do not play Minecraft on here. I can't even play Minecraft on my MacBook. I play Minecraft on PS4, yeah, but I don't play most of that. So YouTube, Twitch, let them know I don't do that. You heard me. Twitch and YouTube, make it happen. Tell everyone I don't do that. If you have to, I don't know. Let's say, let's say, how do I don't know. I don't. How to basically you know what I'm trying to say. Basically, do not let people that don't talk my language, like Arabic, because I don't know that yet. Another thing, I just can't play Minecraft. I could if I wanted to, but everybody knows that I can't. So nobody come on my stream and ask about Minecraft, what's your ranking on this and that, this and other. No, you're just gonna get blocked because you're acting like a bot. You act like a bot on my stream. You are gonna get blocked. Anybody real on these things, I will allow on. Saying, hey, what do you do for fun? What do you do this and this and this and that? I'll actually respond to that. But you come on here like a mindless son of a bitch, like you are, you're gonna get blocked. Saying, oh, let's say about Rainbow. What ranking are you on there? I'm better. I'm hiring you. You don't even know me. Of course, I don't know you. You don't look, one, you don't look at my videos. Two, you don't even know what I am. I'm a racer, actually. If you want to race me, I will install Need for Speed and we'll go at it. I will beat your fucking ass. Got me? Okay. I'm looking at the screen right now. That's why I'm looking down. I'm looking at the screen because my camera's right here. Hi, you. Yes, you. This is my camera. Boop, boop, boop. That's my camera. I'm looking down here. That's my camera, right? That's my camera. I'm looking down here. I'm looking down here. Because, one, I want to look at my chat. And two, I want to see my fucking face. Okay? Damn. People these days don't know half-wit bullshit and shit. Sorry, but it's true. And that's the internet. Fucking hell. Well, I gotta go, and I'll see you guys next time on another one.